Hello and welcome to Kevin Reviews Something Every Day for December 11th, 2009. Today I'm going to review Anvil, the story of Anvil. This is a documentary, came out relatively recently, 2000, I guess this year sometime. Kind of made rounds in some of the art house theaters. Not in any theater near me, or else I would have seen it then. But it is a documentary about a metal band called Anvil that have been around since 1982, which makes them as old as most big name metal bands. And that's important because they were kind of the inspiration for a lot of big name metal bands. It's sort of what the movie's about. And 30 years later, I mean, they're still playing to crowds of 20 people. So it was sort of this really big deal that they've stuck together for so long, and it is a really good movie. It's really more the focus on Lips. He's the naked one here, covered by a guitar, than on Rob Reiner. And yes, that actually is his name. And there's some delicious irony in that. There's a lot of easy comparisons to make with this movie to This Is Spinal Tap, which was directed by Rob Reiner. Yeah, and was a rockumentary, but was also a fake rockumentary. So there's that. Which is all of that information is definitely in the knowledge of what's his name, Sasha Gervasi, who directed this film and was a roadie for them back in the 80s. And there's a lot of kind of allusions to Spinal Tap, but this is much more of a dramatic film, although there's some funny moments, partially because it's real. I mean, when they're not getting paid for, gigs, they're not getting paid for gigs. There's stuff like that happens. They miss their train, and it's funny, but they need to make that train to go to their next concert. And so there's that sort of stuff going on. I mean, the ending is very reminiscent of Spinal Tap. I'm not going to spoil it too much. But, yeah, I mean, the band has become successful because of this movie. Their most recent album, This Is 13, has done really well. Their 13th album, making music that entire time, which was recorded during the course of this movie. So you kind of see some behind-the-scenes stuff of that. Definitely worth your time. I rented this from Movie Gallery, and I will probably buy it in the near future because it's one that I will watch again. Because it's a powerful story of these two guys who make metal. And I should point out, I'm not a huge metal fan. I like some stuff, but it's not a big thing. The movie's good regardless of your opinion of metal.